Hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here and welcome back to another video. So lately a lot of you guys have been asking me to make a guide on how you can actually record a commentary or basically do a voiceover over a video, so that's what today's video is going to be about. And I'm also going to have some tips on how you can actually become a better commentator because I remember when I first started I honestly sucked, so hopefully those help you guys out as well. Anyways guys, before the video to start, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and comment below saying get it because you might be able to get a post notification shout out like the one you see on the screen right now. And while you guys are doing that, I just want to give a quick thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you're looking to build a website, head over to squarespace.com/Muaaz. More on that later on in the video, but anyways, let's get on with the video. Alright, so there are three really popular forms of commentaries, and the first one is probably one that all of us know of. It's either reaction kind of videos or videos about a specific topic, and usually this topic or reaction for something is going to be based on something that's actually really popular right now or something that people are interested in, like YouTube drama or current events and things like that. Now, the second type of commentary is actually life stories, and this isn't as popular as it used to be, but I just want to mention it anyways. And then the third one, which is probably one of the most popular ones, is live commentaries. We still see a lot of people in FaZe Clan and even just the gaming scene in general still do live commentaries to this day, so I just wanted to mention those three before we actually get on with the video. But honestly, I'm really curious. Comment below what kind of commentary videos you guys want to make. So if you want to make commentary videos on a topic, say that you want to make topic commentaries or reaction commentaries, gaming commentaries, literally say whatever you want to do in the comment section below. I'm going to be reading all the comments, so I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say. So obviously to actually record a commentary you are going to need a microphone, and you can't just use the microphone that you have connected with your computer. You might be able to use one that's on your webcam, and I wouldn't recommend that because usually those are pretty bad. You can use a microphone on your headset if you have one, and honestly one thing I highly recommend you guys do if you guys don't have a normal microphone is use the voice memos app on your iPhone or on your Android or literally whatever phone you have, because they're surprisingly really good, and you can just email yourself the file onto your computer, then you can start editing it on your computer. It's actually really useful. I highly recommend it. But honestly, another thing I recommend is just getting a normal PC microphone because they're not really that expensive anymore. You can get a Blue Snowball for $40, and you're gonna get the exact same quality that you guys can hear from my Blue Yeti right now. So now the first thing that we actually want to do is go on Google and search for Audacity, which is actually a free voice recording software for both Mac and Windows. So once you actually do that Google search, you should see audacityteam.org right away in the first search result. So click that, and then from there just hit download Audacity. Once you do that, just click if you're Mac or Windows. I'm going to do Windows really quick. I'm just going to show you guys the installation process because it's a little complicated based on how their website's kind of laid out, but all you have to do is just download the installer right here. It's going to take you to this website right here. Just hit the installer right here one more time. From there, it is going to ask you where you want to save it, or it will automatically download to your default downloads directory. From there, I'm just going to save it to my desktop, and then from there, it's pretty simple on how you set up a software, so I'm going to skip this part, but basically just open it and go through the setup process, and you guys should open up Audacity when it's all done. So anyways, once you do have Audacity fully opened up, the first thing that you want to do is actually make sure that you select your microphone from this drop-down menu thing right here, and then right here you want to actually select your headset or your speakers, or really whatever you use to actually hear sound on your computer, because this way, when you're done recording, you can actually play it back and actually hear it back and see if you like it or don't like it, if you want to make changes on things. So always make sure you actually select your speakers or your headset or whatever you use to actually hear sound from here. From there, all you want to do to actually start your recording is hit the little red circle right here, and once you do that, you can actually see that the recording has started in Audacity. You can see the little sound waves for every time I talk, so if I start talking louder right now, it should start getting louder on the screen, and if I start talking quieter right now as well, as you can see, it's kind of getting quieter too. So damn, why am I crouching with that too? I don't know. But anyway, so as you can see, it is recording right now. So basically you can talk about literally whatever you want because now is your time to actually start making your commentary. So I could hit you guys with the, hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here and welcome back to another video and all that good stuff, and just start talking about whatever I want to talk about. And if you want to stop your recording mid-recording, or you want to stop it completely, all you have to do is just hit this stop button right here, and the recording stops. It's as simple as that. So now one cool thing that you can do is, in case you stopped it because maybe there was some noise in the background, or you want to stop it, catch a breather, maybe you could drink some water or something, all you have to do to continue from where you left off is just hit the recording button again. I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to leave it right here because I'm pretty happy with how the recording actually came out. But something I like to do instead of just stopping it mid-recording in case something messes up or in case I make a mistake is I personally like to just leave my recording happening the entire time. So even right now, I can tell you guys, I've been recording this video for 17 minutes and it's probably only 2 or 3 minutes for you guys right now. So see, I leave all my mistakes in the raw recording, then when I'm actually editing, I'll cut them out and you guys won't really notice that I actually made that many mistakes. And essentially this kind of commentary style is called cut commentaries because I'm essentially cutting out what I actually want to keep in the video and what I don't want to keep in the video, if that makes sense. And honestly, personally, I'm a really big fan of cut commentaries because that way the video really won't be boring for the viewer because you yourself picked what you actually want to stay in the video and what you actually took out of it, if that makes sense. But anyways, one more thing I want to mention about Audacity is something that I really like about it. Other than the fact that it's free and you don't have to pay for it at all, is that you can actually make a really bad microphone or like a really cheap microphone sound like a really professional one. And I've actually made a tutorial on this in the past in case you guys are interested. I'm going to have that linked in the description below along with my best free video editing softwares video as well. And I should have those on the end screen as well at the end of this video. So definitely be sure to stick around until the end. But anyways, all we have to do to actually save our audio file is go to File right here and then hit Export. From there, all we want to do is hit Export as WAV. From there, we can save it to our desktop and we can name it whatever we want. So I'm just going to name it from there to say OK. And you should see it pop up right here. There you go. It's already on my desktop. So I can close out of Audacity. One thing I highly recommend you guys do is if you guys have like a really long recording that you don't want to redo, always just go to File and save your project, because that way, in case you guys do lose your like audio file or something bad happens, you can always just restart it from where you left off. But if you close it without saving like I'm about to do right now, you're never going to get that file again and you're going to have to re-record it in case you guys weren't able to actually export it. Anyways guys, I really don't want this video to become like a how to edit your videos like kind of tutorial, but I do feel obligated to actually show you guys how you can actually bring your audio into your video editing software and throw some gameplay into there and all that good stuff. So for me personally, I'm going to quickly open up my personal video editing software which I use, and it's actually called Vegas Pro 16. Now this part of the video is going to be different for literally every single person watching the video, because I'm guessing not all of you guys even use Vegas Pro 16. You guys might use other video editing softwares, and in case you guys don't have one, I did make a video on the best free video editing softwares where you don't have to pay a single dollar, so definitely check that video out if you guys do want to. It should be linked in the description below. But anyways, the first thing that we want to do when we have opened up our video editing software is go ahead and drag in the audio file that we recorded earlier into the timeline. So there you go. Now the audio file has been dragged in, and now what I want to do right away is I want to find some gameplay that I do have saved on my hard drive right here. I have some battalion gameplay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drag that in right as well. I'm gonna hit no right here. Again, like I said before, this part of the video should be different for literally every single person watching. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my Vegas Pro 16 window a bit bigger. And one thing that I want to do straight off the bat is I'm going to go ahead and disable my audio for the actual gameplay, so that the only audio that will be in this video is going to be my commentary that I recorded earlier. I think I just spit on my keyboard, but anyways, I'm going to leave that in the video because I do not feel like redoing this take. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just look for like some part that I can go ahead and quickly cut out, because obviously, like as you can see, the gameplay is 10 minutes long, but the recording is like what, 30 seconds or 40 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and right click right here, trim the start, go ahead and bring it to the front. In my raw recordings, I always leave all the mistakes that I had in my video in the raw recording. So right here, I wasn't talking for about like what, 24 seconds, right? So I can go ahead and cut that out because I have no need to actually keep that in. It's just gonna be a boring part of the video that the viewer's just gonna be waiting for me to talk. I can go ahead and actually cut the end of the actual gameplay. So now I can go ahead and actually play the audio for you guys in the actual commentary, and you guys can see how it looks for yourself. And once you do that, you can actually see that the recording has started in Audacity. You can see the little sound waves for every time I talk. So if I start talking louder right now, it should start like getting louder on the screen. And if I start talking quieter right now as well, as you can see, it's kind of getting quieter too. So damn, why am I like crouching with that too? I don't know. But anyway, so as you can see, it is recording right now. So that's basically it for how to actually get a commentary onto like your video editing software and how to throw some gameplay in there and all that good stuff. I have made a really in-detailed video on how you can actually edit on Vegas Pro 16. So in case you guys do get the software, I'm also going to have that video linked in the description below as well. Now, like I said before in the beginning of the video, I do have some tips for you guys on how to become a better commentator, because when I first started, I honestly sucked. So hopefully you guys can use these tips and they end up helping you guys out in the future. And one thing I do want to quickly mention right now is always make sure that you play with the levels of your audio clips, because you don't want them to be too loud, but you also don't want them to be too quiet where your viewers can't actually even hear you. So you want to make sure that your audio, like you talking, is louder than your actual gameplay and is also louder than the actual background music in the video. So as you guys can hear right now, if you guys are listening to me with like a headset, you guys should be able to hear some background music in the background playing. I always have it in all my videos, but you can always hear me louder than that, and that's exactly how you want your videos to be. So anyways, now the first tip that I actually have for you to actually become a better commentator is that, one, trust me, I know how weird it is sitting in your room alone and just basically talking to yourself. But one thing that I like to do, or like I like to envision in my head, is that I'm talking to my friends, like how I would be talking to them on Discord if we were playing like CSGO or like Fortnite or whatever. I basically envision the exact same thing in my head. I'm not talking to no one, I'm literally talking to my friends, and that usually helps me feel a bit more comfortable when I'm making my videos, because I know how awkward it can be. Like, trust me, I've been doing this for a while, I know how you guys feel. Now, another tip that I actually have for you guys is don't try being a perfectionist right away, because we all make mistakes. Honestly, I still make a ton of mistakes to this day when I'm recording my videos. Like, I can drag this over right now. I've literally been recording this video for almost 40 minutes, but this video is probably only like 5, 6, 7 minutes long right now. But I've been recording it for 40 minutes, so you guys can imagine how many mistakes I've made throughout this process. Basically what I'm trying to say is, if you make a mistake, don't worry, just take a step back, relax, drink some water, take a breath, and then just start it again, exactly where you left off, because remember, you can always cut out your mistakes when you're actually editing, like I did in the video before too. Now, I think the last and most important thing that I can even mention for becoming a better commentator is being yourself. Like, I honestly cannot tell you guys how easy it is these days to spot when someone is being fake on YouTube. Like, literally, you can always tell. It always sounds like they're reading off of a script, or they're trying too hard to be funny when they don't really need to be. They're trying to, like, force jokes that really don't make sense and things like that. Like, I promise you, if you just be yourself when you're making YouTube videos, you're gonna eventually grow. It might take a while, but I promise you, like, everyone is on their own race with YouTube and, like, with Twitch and streaming and all that. Like, don't worry about how slow you're growing or how fast you're growing. We're all on our own race. That's literally how it is. Anyways, guys, that really is it for today's video. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel already, then please be sure to do so, because we are on our way to 200,000 subscribers and all help is appreciated. Also, be sure to turn on post notifications and drop a like on this video if you guys did enjoy it. And one more thing, like I said before, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. They've done an amazing job at helping support my channel recently, and I cannot thank them enough. They're basically like an all-in-one platform that really helps you guys build your own website. You can literally build your own website and buy domain all from just a few clicks. It's insanely awesome. You guys definitely need to check out their website. I should have a link in the description below. They have over 200 top-level domains available for you guys to actually pick from. So in case you guys want to have a website that's like mywebsite.com or mywebsite.net, mywebsite.org, literally whatever, they can let you have it. And something else that I really like about their actual service is that there's literally no plugins at all required for you to actually build your website, which makes it incredibly easy for basically anyone, whether you have coding experience or not. You can basically make your website within just a few clicks, within just a few minutes, and it's insanely easy. So head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you guys are ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Muaaz for 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain. But anyways, guys, for like the 5th or 6th time, that really is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys do want to see more videos like this, then please do hit that like button. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.